Hello there.
General Kenobi.
Sorry, had to get that out of the way. This is of course the Airblown inflatable Star Wars AT-AT as Reindeer with light string, new for 2020 and 8.5 feet tall. My aunt and uncle bought this for me for Christmas as an early Christmas present. I mentioned that in my face reveal that they were going to get it for me, and they did. The process of how they got it for me was quite extensive. Now, they said that they got it directly, quote unquote, directly from the manufacturer. And I'm like, okay, well obviously you didn't drive or fly to Capel, if I'm saying that right, Texas, where Gemmy is based out of, and got it there. Based on what they are telling me, they got it directly from the manufacturer, which makes me think that they went to Home Depot and placed an order for it, and Gemmy sent one to Home Depot, and this is what they got. It says Walmart.com on the box, but they didn't get it from Walmart. They said, no, it just said that on the box. So I'm not really sure what the heck they did to get this inflatable for me, but I didn't ask too many questions. I was just too busy being excited about this inflatable because it is so cool. And yeah, it's the plain white box art, not the retail box art. So honestly, that's not a disappointment at all. I think it's kind of cool to have one of these white boxes, a display box. You can see at the back it says 6 base stakes, 4 tether stakes and ropes, 1 Airblown inflatable, and then 1 extra fuse. It's pretty cool that it says that on the box. Then it says UPS, so I guess UPS was the carrier. But yeah, pretty interesting. Very, I guess, kind of odd how they got it. Still don't have a clear answer on that, but I'm just so grateful to be able to have this inflatable, and let's go ahead and unbox it. Whoops. Kind of interesting how it's taped up. All right. So here are the stakes. They say 6 base stakes, so I'm assuming that there are 6 of those metal stakes. Maybe I'm just not seeing one. I'm seeing, oh, yeah, there it is. There's the 6th one. I'm seeing 5, and then the 6th one was behind it. And then your 4 plastic stakes, and then your tethers. So what it said on the box was true. Go ahead and check it out. That came out pretty good. Feels like a YF 125, which is really nice, and definitely needs it. Alright, so I'm gonna open the zipper, check what type of fan it has to confirm that, and I'll be right back. A 125 it has. The inflatable itself is amazing. A wonderful design. I couldn't have asked for much better, to be honest. It's just so good. I mean, there are 67s in the upper part of the AT-AT, so that's gonna light up incredibly well. None of the legs, however, I kind of wish that there were. Maybe 1 in each of them, so 4 C7s down here, and then I would have 4 C7s up there, so 8 C7s in total, which is a lot to ask from Gemmy, especially nowadays, but it would have been really cool. But I mean, this is amazing as well. So it's got lights up at the top, which have a light in each of them. So every single one of those multicolored lights, or I guess I should say like the outer part of the shell, have a real light inside of them, which is really cool. Much like the 2013 gingerbread house and a few other designs. I don't know if it has the light in here. I don't think it does, which is kind of a shame, but it's still really cool. And then you can see the antlers, which, mine kind of flops sideways, but it's kind of funny at the same time, so that's definitely not anything bad. Such an amazing inflatable, such a great fan. A YF 125 is perfect for this design. And like I said, honestly, I just couldn't have asked for much better. It's just such an amazing, well thought, attention to detail, everything about it is a 10 out of 10 in my book. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's incredible. The print on this side of the AT-AT is exclusive to this side of the AT-AT. If you look on the other side, there might be, alright, yeah, okay, so there is one print that's on the other side, and that is the head. But the rest of it, it is completely gray. Which is a downside about this inflatable. I really hate that, because if you could, I guess if Gemmy, put in a little bit more effort. I was really praising it earlier, but this is the biggest issue I have with it actually. If Gemmy put in some time, money, and I would say thought, they could have all of this lined with what's right over there. It could be the exact same thing because the entire AT-AT is symmetrical. And you could have it to where it's facing like this, so it's like facing the road, and people who come up that way and people who come up that way both get to look at detailing on each side of the AT-AT. But I would have to have this angle. Honestly, I would not put this inflatable like this in my display, because like I said, detailing there, no detailing there, people who come up this way are gonna be like, what the heck is that? So I think that those marks and detailing are extremely important, and I think Gemmy definitely missed an opportunity to just go all the way around and put some detailing, because it was very important, I think. If you want to be a snow speeder, alright, my neighbors are gonna think I'm like a weirdo, but that's the most fun I've ever had with an inflatable. Just to be such a Star Wars dork. It's so much fun. Like if you're a Star Wars dork like me or a nerd, I would recommend getting this inflatable just to do that, because it's totally worth it. Well, I hope you enjoyed my review on this new for 2020 Airblown inflatable 8.5 foot AT-AT is Reindeer with light string. If you did, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please consider giving me a sub, and I'll catch you later.
This is the way.